and get a shot on goal, a good shot on goal for an opportunity. As the face-off won here and dumped to the left wing corner by Slawinski, as he will get to the puck first, sends it to the right wing corner, where pass will come right back to Slawinski. Slawinski behind the net, chipping it back to the right wing corner for his partner there as it bounces away from him and up along the right wing half boards as the Express try to keep control in the blue zone. Sent out along the far boards all the way down where Charlie Gleason will pick it up behind his own net. Pass over to the near side, bounces off of the Express player, turned right over back to the Blues as Taro Sane will send it in behind. Left wing half boards. Now up at the left point, where holding it in are the Blues. Right near that blue line, the puck will trickle and get pushed back out into the neutral zone as the Express will go for a change with 10:24 left to go. Near the high slot, a shot that hits off the glove of the goalkeeper in Kist as it goes into the right wing half boards. Will bounce back out into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass for the Express as it goes to Kazmierczak, and then it's dumped in by number 65 and Max Gracer as that one goes to the right wing corner. Turnover again, shot from the high point as that one goes wide of the net into the left wing corner. That shot came from Gracers. That one goes into the left wing half boards and is sent down by the Blues. No icing the call here as it goes all the way down into the Express zone where RJ Hart will try and pick it up. Blues putting some pressure on, but Hart able to keep the puck in behind the net. Comes out now to the near side, passes it in towards the middle of the ice. Bouncing puck as Mancari will free it up for the Blues. Express get it right back though, so it's Hagerstrom as he gets taken down. Express still controlling the puck as a player for the Blues rubs him off. Chipping it off to the boards to himself along the right wing and into the Blues zone is the player for the Express in Galino. It's G. Galino. Tries to go around one player, checked away from the puck as it comes free back out in the neutral zone for the Blues as Hazelrig will at least push it into the neutral zone and now into the Express zone. The Express taking it back in their own end as they have been keeping most of the puck possession time. Pass through the middle, bouncing off the player there. And number 28 in Joey Galino. Joey Galino, he's going to get hooked there, hand up into the air as the whistle goes. Easy call for the official there on the hooking, as this will be a power play opportunity for the Express after the hooking call. So the official will go and give the call over to the scoring table. That way they have the right call. Power play opportunity for the Express, a chance to go up 2-0. See how they do here. Face-off won by the Express and the bouncing puck as this one goes over towards Ronell, who has pushed it down in behind into the left wing corner. As control up near the left wing half boards, Blues take it right back, use the glass to send it out and down as it'll skitter all the way to Sweeto, the goalie, who will send it in behind. Along the left wing, it is Nellis who will send this one to the right wing corner as Slawinski will try and get there as hit the puck, will get a pass from the puck, pass into the slot, shot there in the goal, just getting over the pad level of the goalkeeper by Nellis as he makes it 2-0 for the Express in the power play opportunity. So the power play pays off for the Express. As you're going to watch here, nice little move to hold on to that puck for the extra second. A lot of traffic in front and not able to get the glove down in time to make the save was the goalkeeper in Michael Kist. His team now trails by 2. As the puck along the near side dumped into the left wing corner by the Blues as they see themselves trailing here early on in this first period by 2. As Rosic had it for a second, comes back out in the neutral zone where it's hit right back in by number 65 and Bradley Lynch, as that'll be an icing here with 8:07 left to go. As we're going to get one more look here if this is the power play opportunity for the Express that led to the goal. You see the good pass here, the stick not able to get his stick onto the puck to knock it away was Tarzane, as that's what led to the goal. And a lot of traffic in front, a lot of his own players too, that caused the traffic for the goalkeeper in Michael Kist. As you're having the, well, it looks like the Blues were trying to make a switch, and now the coach for the Blues asking why his team wasn't able to, or I'm not sure exactly what had happened there, but they have to keep their players back out. Either way, it's going to be a face-off into that right wing circle. As you can see, a not happy coach here for the Blues. And now we're going to have, I think, one of the players for the Express get kicked out of the face-off dot. Nope, he's going to stay in for number 65 in Gracer, as his team will win the face-off down and behind, but it'll go right to Bradley Lynch for the Blues. Tries to make the pass to Pat Menabin, as this one bounces in the left circle and then sent wide into the right wing corner. And now in the left wing half boards, Charlie Gleason holding it in for the Express. 2 players down in that left wing corner, as the Cougars try to get it out past, but Gleason just able to hold it in. Blues have it, but Pad Menabin sends it over along the far side, as his team will at least get this one down and out as they go for a change. As it comes over along the near side, bounces out into the neutral zone where the Blues take it back as it's on Sloan's stick. Sloan with a lot of players in front, sends a wrister that goes up into the glass in behind the net. Check. Frees the puck up with the Express control as this comes back into the neutral zone. As this bouncing puck just crosses the blue line and sits there before it's sent right back in by Cole Kenny as it goes to the right wing corner. Now on the right wing half boards, Meade from the right point, sending it back deep for his team to chase after as Ray goes in behind. Comes back along the left wing half boards where the Express will get this one back out. Skating through is the captain in Slawinski as he gets around one, gets in for a shot, pass save made by Kist as he's able to keep this at a 2-goal game on the great opportunity from Slawinski, as this one quickly dumped back in behind as the Express chase after it. Up high into the air and out of play it goes, as it'll be a face-off. See where they decide to put it, but 6:55 left to go here as you're going to watch this opportunity on the opportunity for Slawinski as he gets the left pad to Kist to make the save to keep this at a 2-goal game. As sending it forward was Rosic as he sends it to the left wing half boards, where he will battle with R.J. Hart, who will quickly pass it to the right wing corner. As the Express try to work it back out, Lynch tried to hold it in. Puck bounced away from him. Backhands one over to the near side where Quinn is. Quinn can't get control, now does. As he skates in along the right wing, has a player to his right, sends that pass, tried to send it through, bounced off the player, backhands it towards the middle now, but cutting in front was Kazmierczak. Kazmierczak making the pass over to the near side, as the Blues able to still hold it in. Big check there on the player for the Blues as that puck came free. Before it bounces back out into the neutral zone and on the stick of the Express, as Joey Galino, who drew the penalty earlier, backhands one free for his team. Blues have it right back though, but this is going to come to Kist almost, but his team cut in front first as they send this one out into the neutral zone. Not going to go far enough for icing. The Blues make wholesale change. As this bounces back out onto the Express stick, they lift this one down towards the right wing corner, where the Express will win a board battle and then quickly lose it as soon as they pull it off. Pass off along the left wing as it's Mancarry. Mancarry trying to go around one, puck into the left wing corner. He can't hold it with him. This bounces off his skate and comes free back for the Express. Gracer dumping this one in behind. To the right wing corner it goes, as G. Galino will send it up to the right point for Rennell as he sends a shot, as Rennell's shot goes up into the glass in the left wing corner where the Blues take it back. As Peary cut in front for the Express, delivered a hit to a player as that puck came free, but it's on the stick of Mead. Mead backhanding it over to Mancarey. Mancarey, with some pressure, at least gets it to the neutral zone. Before it's picked up by Agerstrom, will send it to the left wing corner and chase after it. He risks it to the right wing corner where there's nobody but Blues players as they try to keep control of this puck as it's Timothy Sloan. Sloan for the Blues circling around with one player on his back as they can't get this one out past the blue line along the right wing. Held in by Levias as he gets into the slot almost for an opportunity, but it goes in behind. As sending this one forward is at Luka as he lost the puck, and the Blues at least get it to neutral ice before it comes right back into their own end. As the player holding on there for the puck was Hazelrig. His pass gets picked off as he gets onto the stick of Nellis. Passes into the middle for a shot opportunity, but got a piece of it with the stick on Slawinski's shot. As this one into the left wing corner. Just sent out by the Blues as this one will go all the way down. Not going to be an icing as the Blues will now chase after it. Express controlling in behind. Pass to the near side towards Jimmy Nellis as he can't get this one out of the zone. Gets a little bit of help from Slawinski as it crosses the blue line near dot. Ray pushes it in for the Blues. As back and forth the puck goes as it's now back over to the left wing. And in behind where the Express take it back. Blues with the turnover there in the middle as the Express still trying to exit their zone. As this puck back and forth with the pass for the Express. They at least get it to neutral ice before Rosic will take it back and throw it in behind. As Rosic passed it to that near side, the Express taking it back as it's on Galino's stick. Nice pass through the middle onto the stick of Campanelli as that goes into the right wing corner. Picked up by Brian Lewis for the Blues. Pass to the near side, just getting a piece of it, knocking it into the neutral zone was Declan Klin as this one sent back out and now onto the stick of Mead. Mead around one player, has it in the right wing half boards. Sends a backhander in behind the net as it goes to the left wing half boards, now up to the left point. Shot from there that gets into the glove hand and then pops out for the goalkeeper in number 32, Sweeto, as he's able to finally drop on top. A little bit of extras after that. With 2:08 left to go here in this second period, 2-0. And you're going to see this shot come in a little bit high. Sweeto got a piece of it with the glove, and it came back out, though. And a bunch of players in front, and Sweeto finally able to get that glove hand on top. So the Blues, they come out here with the line centered by Timothy Sloan. As the left wing circle face-off, one up to the left point, tip out in front as there's a quick shot. Trying to hit it in was Sloan, but just getting a piece of it was an Express player as this one comes back out, sent down. No icing the call here as this one goes in behind. As the Express backhander there, save made by Kiss as his team now has it back along the near side. Pass over to the far side, just out of the reach of the player breaking out in Mancarey as it goes to the right wing corner. Back along the near side, Hazelrig will push it down to the right wing corner. As this one will come back towards the left wing corner. Pod Manabin turned it over as he couldn't quite get it on. 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Express. Pass in front, and that's a goal as it got over to the left wing for the shot from Max Gracer as he was able to get it past Kiss. It all starts here on the pinch and then turnover that causes the 2-on-1 opportunity here. You see on the right wing, it's number 2 in R.J. Hart, and he gives it off for a wide open Max Gracer, and it just gets through for that goal. So 3-0 lead here in the first period for the Express. As this comes over to Peary for the Express, who dumps it in as it bounces off of his stanchion and goes in behind the net. Max Gracer trying to hit that one out for the Blues as this one turned over onto the stick of Ray. Ray along the left wing, going around one player as he chases after the puck in the left wing corner. Can't quite get to it as it comes back over to the near side. Back in behind the net, Ray battling with the much taller Express player as this one will bounce over to the far boards and be sent right back behind into the right wing corner. As holding it in was Mead at that right point. Ray trying to push it back down low as Kenny helps him out a little. Express back with the puck along the right wing as it's Nico Livas as he sends it down in behind the net. Right there is Mead to get it back for the Blues before he turns it right back over onto the Express's stick. Left wing corner, Express controlling up to the left point for Peary. Will hit it right back down low towards Livas. Livas back to the right wing corner for Nellis. As back and forth they go, keeping control of this puck. Peary up at the left point again, wristing it back down low. Livas trying to pull it off those boards, but the Blues able to get it out into the neutral zone, and that'll do it for the first period. It's a 3-0 lead for the Express. Let's watch again the 2-on-1 opportunity that led to the third goal. Onside play here, and that good pass across. The defender in the middle there for the Blues has to make a decision. When he just stays in the middle like that, he actually makes it harder for his goalkeeper to know what to do. He's either going to take, and what they normally will teach you to do, is to take away the pass. Do not have your goalie have to move laterally. Keep him with the one man that has the puck. It's a little bit, you have a little bit better of an opportunity to stop that guy than the pass skating, coming across and trying to stop that one. Chicago Wolves fans, check the up-and-coming Chicago Wolves games as Thursday, December 17th at 11 a.m. they will play the Texas Stars. It is a school day game. Then Saturday, December 19th at 7 p.m. versus the Rockford IceHogs. That's Epilepsy Awareness Night. A t-shirt giveaway for the first 2,500 fans. Adopt a Dog Night, Toys for Tots Drive, and a free souvenir program as well for the first 7,500 fans. On Monday, December 21st at 7 o'clock, they will play the Manitoba Moose, and the Toys for Tots Drive will continue. You can also go in Lombard to the Illinois Media School and drop off some Toys for Tots that you might have there. Don't miss all the live AHL action. For tickets or any youth hockey info you need, call 1-800-THE-WOLVES. This is the Northern Illinois Hockey League. It is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and the second largest in the country. It is made up of 40 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana and Wisconsin. In this 47th season of play, the Northern Illinois Hockey League numbers at 320 teams across all its playing divisions. The Nihil member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league offers all-girls hockey divisions each season. Nihil partners with the Chicago Wolves to hold the league's Wolves Cup Championship Tournament at the conclusion of each season. For more information about the Nihil and its programs, please contact David Lubin, Nihil President, at www.nihil.info. As right now being thrown off the ice for maybe it's a equipment malfunction. It was one of the Blues players that looks to be Pod Manabin, as they will put on in place of him Bradley Lynch. So face off center ice. Teams have switched sides here. Blues start off with the puck along the left wing. It's on Kent Hazelrig's stick. Hazelrig getting a little bit of help from Sloan there as he goes over the top and will have a tripping call go against the Express. It'll be their first penalty of the day, first power play opportunity for the Blues. Chance for them to maybe get one on the board and get this back to a 2-goal game. As you saw the stick there trip him up and the puck was not near. Easy call for the official there. As it'll be a face-off in the near dot. And actually it'll be inside the zone. It'll be in the left wing circle is the call. So left wing circle face-off, 13:47 left here in the second period. Nope, they're moving it back out to the neutral zone. So it'll be in the near dot. just outside the Express's zone. Is this power play brought to you by the Illinois Media School, as this one dumped in towards the left wing corner, but the Express able to cut it off and dump it down. So having to chase after it will be Mead. Mead into his own left wing corner, has some pressure on his back, gives it off for Lynch, who will send it in behind. Sloan over to Hazelrig, uses his skate to hit it, and then pass it up to the left wing towards Mancari. Gets past Mancari to the left wing corner. As he goes around one player, that puck bouncing in behind, as it's finally controlled for a second by the Blues before being bounced up to the left point where Lynch can't hold it in. Blues still with it, and hand up there. I'm not sure what the call was, but either way it's going to be a face-off into the near dot, maybe offsides. With 1:18 left on the power play, 13:06 left here in the second period. Still that 3-goal lead for the Express, so not a whole lot there in that first 40 seconds of the power play for the Blues. We'll see what they can do here as the line with Ray comes on. Ray dumping that one down in behind. The Express take it there, hits off of a player, bounces in towards the middle, right onto the stick of Sean Wagner. Wagner in the left circle. Skates around now, trying to kill off a little bit of time as this one gets to Mason Peary before he turns it over back to the Blues. As the Blues make that pass through the middle, as sending it down to the right wing corner was Tarasain, as that one will bounce now over to the left wing half boards. Sent back out towards the right wing corner where Padmanabhan will get it and pass it over to the near side. Along those right wing boards, it's sent back down. As Padmanabhan's pass was off the mark. The Express killing off some more time, under 30 seconds now for the power play for the Blues. As Padmanabhan gets behind his own net, skates out to the right side, now drifts back over to the left wing. Skating down, finds a player trailing in the right, in the middle in Tarasain, as that one will be turned over and then given right back, trying to dump it in where the Blues can't get it deep though, as that one looked like maybe it hit off a player on the bench. 11:58 to go here in period 2. Still 3-0 Express in this one as they go for a change. So when you look at it for the Blues, this power play, 10 seconds left on it. If you win the faceoff and win it forward, you maybe get a chance here to get something if you can keep control of the puck, as Sloan does win it forward. Into the right wing corner as they try to get set up here quickly as the time just about to run out on the power play, and it is. It's back to 5-on-5. Sloan looking for a place to go. As it's back to 5-on-5 is now the Express. They're still kind of playing it like it's a power play, giving them those outside areas. As this one back into the left wing corner now, 2 players there on either side. Puck came free. That could have been called a hold maybe. Either way, the puck in behind, controlled by the Express, bounces off those far boards as it gets onto the stick of Slawinski. Slawinski, no look pass to the left wing as that one will hit off his player's stick and go to the left wing corner. As the Express control there momentarily inside the zone of the Blues before the Blues send 3 players after the puck along the boards. As that one hit right towards the net, but the Blues with control. It's Padmanabhan as he sends it over along the far side as his team can't get it out. Finally bounces off a player out in the neutral zone where it comes to Kadiri as he hits it into the right circle. Holding onto it there, now setting it top of the left circle for a shot save made by the goalkeeper in number 32 in Kiss with the pad as it goes into the right wing corner. Bounces off and up to the right point for a shot that goes wide behind by Kadiri as that one ends up into the slot. Almost an opportunity, bouncing puck gets away and onto the stick of Mead. Mead along the left wing. Lifts this one to the left wing corner as he goes for a change as his team needed one. Pass over along the far boards, bounces back out as it comes to Mead, who's at the end of his shift here. Just trying to get it deep for his team, can't get it deep enough as he will get off for the change as this one gets to Lewis. Lewis hits it off of a player, bounces to Mancari. Mancari circling around, passing it to himself off the boards in towards the left wing corner. Lifts the stick of the player there who chases after it in Charlie Gleason. As this one will bounce up to the right point as this one goes into the left wing corner boards. As this one along those right wing half boards sends it back down low, comes over to the near side where the Express will use the glass to send it out and down, but it'll be an icing. It was not able to get there before the puck crossed the line was Matt Hagerstrom, so that'll come back into the left wing circle with 9:29 left to go. We'll see how this one happened here. As you see it, oh, that was the when it bounced into the bench earlier. Either way, left wing circle face-off on Cummings. Sloan on one side for it. And for the Express, that looks to be Sean Wagner, as Wagner will lose it in behind his own net where the Express will chase after it. Bounces along the far half boards where Podmanabin will send it to the right wing corner. This one comes over along the near side. Along those near boards, two players on either end. Bounces back over to the Express as they have three players breaking out. Pass along the left wing and off sides. It's not quite able to get it on sides with Joey Galino. As you'll see, they had three players skating up in front. Pass goes to the left wing, but the player over on that near side was off sides. 9:08 left to go here in this second period. Still 3-0 Express. As this one, controlled by Sloan, goes back to his defense to Podmanabin as he goes in behind his own net. Skates along the left wing, has to weave around in front of his own net over to the right wing. Tip pass, gets it out to Sloan as Sloan gets taken down. I actually think he lost an edge. Either way, Express now with it back on their stick as two players end up colliding with each other. As player was holding down the Blues player, and no call by the officials. This one comes over to the near side. As it's Slawinski back over along the near side as that puck bouncing. As this along the near side will get and be thrown right in on the goalkeeper in Sweeto, who will hold on to it for a left wing circle face-off. 8:06 left to go in the period as there's this shot from that left circle at the top of it by Horaut Tarosain as he used the player in front as a screen, but Sweet was able to make the save anyway. As this one up along the near side will be passed in towards the middle as this one bounces up towards the left point. Shot there that goes wide. As this one will get up to the right point, loading up and faking with the shot was Ronels. He goes now to the left point to Peary, who will send it back down into the left wing corner. Two players on either end battling for the puck. Comes free to the Express as they try to center a pass, but not able to get his stick on it for the shot with Slawinski, but he gets it back out along the right wing half boards, gives it off for a shot, and that one bouncing free and finally gets in for the goal. Might have been Jimmy Nellis who hit it in. There's a couple players in front of the net on that free puck after Kist's initial save to make it 4-0 Express. As you're going to watch here, the pass into the slot didn't work to Slawinski, but he sees an opening and gives it off to Nellis, and then Nellis will try the stuff attempt here. It's going to bounce, maybe even hit off the shoulder, it looked like, of the goalkeeper. And now it's a scrum in front, but who ends up pushing it in? It might have gone, I think it was Livas, might have been the one who ends up getting credited with that goal. Either way, 4-0 in favor of the Express. They have controlled this game since the opening draw. As this one up to and Carey at the top of the left circle, sends it into the left wing corner. As this one freed back up for the Blues, as Hazelrig was able to hold that one in. As this one gets up to the left point for a shot that goes wide and in behind from Zetlukow as it goes now out in front for Sloan almost. Can't get it into the net. Pass back out as chasing in after the puck is Gracer. As Gracer just pushes it toward as he gets tied up. As we have the hand up into the air. As this one bounces into the right circle, finally touched by the Blues for the hold. So it's going to be a power play for the Express. As you saw that one get pushed away, you see the hold there. Good decision, though, by the player in Lynch to do that, because if he doesn't, he leaves it for a good opportunity. Right on his goaltender, Kist, right down the middle. So it was really the only thing that Lynch could do. As it'll now be a power play opportunity for the Express once again. Last power play for the Express worked well. See what they can do here as they control it on the half boards, but it ends up coming back down into their own end as it's picked up by R.J. Hart for the Express. Pass over to the near side onto the stick of Campanelli. Campanelli in towards the middle, turned it over, but it comes right back to him where he's able to use the far boards to dump it down in. So left wing corner now, or right wing corner. The Blues take it back, dump it right back down. Sweeto will look to try and play the puck, but he has a player right there that can do that instead. As this one comes over towards the far side, set right back in by the Killers of the Blues. So the first about minute and 15 of this power play, nothing on it for the Express. As along the far side, it'll bounce right back to Kazmierczak. He gives it off for Hart. Hart along the right wing in the neutral zone. Crosses the blue line of the Blues and dumps it down into the left wing corner. Where it gets to Levas. Levas up to the left point. Back over to Hart, top of the right circle. Sends a shot in, and then just getting a piece of it was Kist. Left wing half boards and up to the left point now as it's Ronell with it. Ronell with the shot, Kist with the save. Kist with another save on the rebound opportunity. As dropping on top of it with the glove hand, he does. That second shot came from number 12 and Jimmy Nellis. So we get to watch the sequence here one more time. You see it up for Ronell there as he sends that first shot in, and then that second opportunity inside for Ronell. But a good job by Kist to get on top of it after he tried and swiped at it and got a piece of it. The Express player goes into the box as well. So it'll be it's about 30 seconds of 4-on-4, it looks like it says. Some lights out on the board. Either way, there's a shot and a goal, and it's got in off of Kist. From the goal, it's Lewinsky. So it'll stay 4-on-4, but it's 5-0 now as we get to watch this. Winning it to himself was Lewinsky. He gets it, a nice move around one player near that left circle, puts it onto his backhand, and he got it on the short side off of Kist. It hit off the post and went in as the captain gets a goal for the Express. Podmanabin pass over to the far side, now through the middle to Tarzane as that one will hit off his stick. As the Express have it here. Still 4-on-4 hockey for a few more seconds for the power play opportunity. As now it's a power play opportunity for the Blues as they just push the puck over towards the far side. Chasing after it is number 57 for the Blues in Mancari. As he pushes it over to the left wing half-boards for Tarazane. Tarazane frees it up for Mancari, who has it in behind the Express net. Makes a move around one player into the right wing corner. Sends it up to the right point to Mead. Mead sends a wrister down low, tipped in front but wide of the net. Goes to the left wing half boards. Back onto the stick of Mancari. That one bounces in into the blue paint. Opportunity there for the Blues as they try to hit that puck away, but the Express take it back. Streaking along the left wing, it's 2-on-3 in favor of the Blues as they'll just dump and change. Will the Express, they had nobody back to try and catch the Express as they made that wholesale change as they get 5 fresh legs onto the ice. Along the right wing, it's Podmanabin as he has it along the right wing half boards. Pushing it forward, his team making a change as well as he holds it along those right wing half boards. Sends it up to the right point now, back down to Podmanabin. He'll switch places, now goes to the right point himself, back down along the right wing half boards. Back towards the right corner. As this one will get back to Podmanabin on the pass from Hazelrig. As now Hazelrig has it up at the point as he tried to cut in. Lifted the stick, frees the puck up and onto the stick of the player streaking down along the left wing, and Gracer. Gracer into the left circle takes a shot, but Sloan doesn't allow that shot to go anywhere. Pass to the far side off the stick of Hazelrig and down towards the right wing corner where it'll be picked up by Charlie Gleason as he sends it to the near side. Blues will take it right back, backhanded down into the left corner. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey as this one comes back out into the neutral zone for the Blues. Pass to the near side, it's at Lucal, will throw it down in. Little help from Mancari as it goes to the right wing corner where Charlie Gleason will take it back for the Express. Joey Galino sent his pass forward, but it hit off a Blues player. This is one being held in right near the blue line. As chasing in after it is number 37 for the Blues and Lewis, as he sends it over to the right wing half boards for a quick shot from Cole Kenny. We have a whistle here. See what the whistle is for. I'm not sure what they're calling. I don't know if they were calling too many men, but they only had 5 out there. We'll see what ends up being the call here. There was only 5 guys out onto the ice, even though they were making a change. They actually had 4, but it is going to be a penalty against the Blues. Into the box will go Dario Mancari. As this one controlled by the Express. As they have it in behind the net. Pass over to the far side. As skating up forward as it goes into the left wing corner. As the Express with another power play opportunity here. As into the right wing corner now. 2 players battling there with Mead as Mead wins the puck for the Blues as they risk this one down and out. 1:34 left to go in the period. 1:20 left on the power play opportunity for the Express. As the pass goes over to the left wing and is dumped in to the right wing corner. Pass, this one will get up to Hart at the right point. Pass to the left point and then send back down low by Kazmierczak. As this team trying to get something going on their power play opportunity here. As Wagner sends it back up to the left point, back over to Hart at the right point. Top of the right circle, shot into the glove hand of the goaltender and Kist. Just under a minute left to go here in this second period. A look at this one more time. As you're going to see Hart coming in and the shot right into the glove hand of the goalkeeper and Kist. 47 seconds left on the power play opportunity here too for the Express as Nellis has it up at the point, sends it to Rennell as he sends a shot that goes up into the glass towards the left wing corner where it'll be controlled now by the captain and Slawinski. Slawinski pulling it off the boards, left circle shot, pad save made by the goalkeeper in Kist. Actually, it looked like that was the blockers. There's the shot blocked out in front by the Blues as they send this one out at least to the neutral zone where some pressure is applied. Pass comes into the middle. Yeah, this one will get top of the left circle. And now top of the right circle for Ronell's shot. The save made by Kist. Rebound came out as Kist diving back across as he thought there might be another shot opportunity. Back up to Ronell at the right point. Back in top of the left circle for a shot. Save made by Kist again. Sent to the left wing corner. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 3 seconds left here in the period. 2 and then 1 as there's the pass and the shot from Sloan and it goes wide and high before the period ended. It stays 5-0 in favor of the Express. As you see, they had some time here to control that puck. As there's the shot right into that glove hand of Kist. Good save with the glove hand. Had it up in the right position. Makes it easier on himself, not having to move that glove hand up. So both teams will talk things over here, though. But for the Blues, it's about getting onto the board right now. You got to take it 1 goal at a time, especially with only 14 minutes left. You're not going to be able to get all 5 goals back at once. The Northern Illinois Hockey League Academics Excellence Award program. The Chicago Wolves are proud to support the Northern Illinois Hockey League and their Academic Excellence Award program. This program rewards the players in the Nihil who are straight A students in grade school and middle school, or honor roll students in high school. Be sure to keep your eye on the Nihill.info website for up-and-coming weekly broadcasts of Nihill Bantam games. If you are interested in sponsorship opportunities available on the Nihill Game of the Week broadcast, please contact Peter Ferreri at SportsTownChicago.com. Check the SportsTownChicago.com website for free downloads of all previously broadcast games. Just click on the Northern Illinois Hockey League page and follow the instructions. The Nihill regular season began on November 2nd and will run through February 13th. All the Nihill teams competing have been placed in a regular season division where they'll play challenging competitive games where they will battle for a spot in the Nihill World's Cup tournament. As the Express just about to come out of their timeout now, along with the Blues, as both teams have made their way back out onto the ice here for the start of this third and final period. It's Hagerstrom on one side and Timothy Sloan on the other to take this draw. As the face-off won by the Blues, as that ends up being offsides. As a little bit click over the line was number 57 in Dario Mancari. So we'll do the face-off just from the near dot now this time. Same lines out there for either side. As this one comes along the near side, up to the defense of the Blues as Hazelrig grabbed that one out of the air. Has it on his stick, crosses the blue line, dumps it down in behind, gets it to Sloan. Sloan holding up there, lost the puck off his stick into the left wing corner, pushes it behind the net for Hazelrig. Hazelrig backhanding it in front for a shot for Mancari. The puck came free and went in, but the whistle went first. Early whistle stops that one from being a goal. So we have a little bit of extracurriculars there at the end, as that puck was still free in the pad somewhere of Sweeto. As we're going to watch the opportunity here out in front, and you see doesn't quite get it as it bounces in and across that line, but the whistle went first. The official lost sight of the puck. So this one will just get past the player there and go down over along the far side. Whereas that Lukow will try and get control, but the Express take it. Is there a pass in front for Nellis, but he couldn't get his stick onto the puck. If he had his blade down on the ice, he would have had a goal. Two players collide there in the left wing corner as they get tied up, but the puck comes free. As there's a hit by Sloan that frees the puck. Hazelrig a pass in towards the middle, comes right back to R.J. Hart. As this one's sent in by Jimmy Nellis for the Express, where it comes back in behind onto the stick of that Lukow. He makes a pass through the middle on Sloan's stick, but he can't quite get control. As this comes back to the Express on the near side. Pass up to the captain and Slawinski. Slawinski around one, now pulls up along the left wing half boards, drops it down in behind as he goes for a change. Puck rolls along the boards there and comes right onto the Blues player's stick, and a pass into the middle. Nice move by Mancari to get onto his forehand. He crosses along the blue line into the right circle for a shot. Easy blocker save made by Sweeto. Nobody there for the Blues to try and get that rebound as they were in the middle of a change. As this one along the blue line held in by Ray. Ray top of the right circle. Tried to send a shot there, but he gets his stick lifted. As into the right wing corner, Ray will free it up for the Blues. Backhander that went wide of the net on the shot from the player in number 37, Brian Lewis. This one bounces at the top of the left circle. Express taking it back. They use the near glass to send it to the neutral zone. Read the D-to-D pass over to Podmanabin as his pass through the middle bounces away from his intended player, but Mead with the good read takes it back and backhands it down into the right wing corner, where on the stick of Kazmierczak, he will make the pass to the far side. As this gets back out to the neutral zone, pushed back in by the Blues. Pass to the near side into the right wing court for Kazmierczak as he sends it over to the far side for the Express to try and get out into the neutral zone. Bounces out of the stick of Livas as Livas gives it to Galino. Galino into the left wing corner as a check freed the puck up there for the Blues. Turnover, pass in towards the middle, taken back by Podmanabin as he goes in behind the net with the puck. Podmanabin lost the puck. And a call here for a hook. See what is on with 10:46 left to go. See if we can see on the replay here who ends up getting called for this. Maybe an Express player, and it was, as that was number 18 and Matt Hagerstrom. So power play opportunity for the Blues. They try to at least get a goal on the board here to start things off. They don't have much time though. 10 minutes left to go here in this third and final period. Pass, saucer pass to the near side, out of the reach of the player in Quinn. So it'll be dumped down in behind the net. Picking it up will be Cole Kenny as Kenny makes the pass along the left wing. His team pushes into the neutral zone where it bounces up high into the air, back onto the stick of one of the Blues players. Pass up along the left wing over towards Rosic. Rosic will lose it. He's sent back down by the Express. They've killed off the first 40 seconds here as this pass comes to Quinn. Quinn backhands the puck on edge to the right wing corner where the Express try to work it out, but it gets up to Cole Kenny. Now into the right circle, Mancari almost turns the puck over. Voids a check there, high slot pass in towards the left circle, goes through the legs of Rosic as it goes back in behind. Mancari able to knock the puck out of the air. Trying to give it back over to the left wing corner as a player on either side battle for the puck. Finally freed up by the player in Rosic as it goes to the right wing half boards. The Express trying to send this out. Far half boards. That one goes up into the bench of the Express as the clock's still running there on the main clock. Our clock is stopped though with the correct amount. 9:25 left to go here in the third period. 38 seconds left to go on the power play. The clock's still running. Oh, it's a 5-goal lead. That's why. Once the goals get to a 5-goal lead, the clock continues to run. And you're in the third period, of course. You have to be in the third, otherwise it will run. Pass comes over to the near side to Bradley Lynch. Passes it over along the far boards as it gets up ahead to Tyler Zane. Tyler Zane's pass picked off by Lynch, who will dump it down in behind the net. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. In that left wing corner, two players on either end battle for the puck. It comes free onto the stick of the Express. Chasing after it is Campanelli. Campanelli into the right wing corner. Lost it off his stick. Comes right back to Tyler Zane. Tyler Zane into the middle to Hazelrig. Hazelrig up across the blue line. Top of the left circle. Sends a shot low, and that one goes wide into the right wing half boards. Back to the near side. Picked up by number 71, Sean Wagner. Wagner trying to go around one as he avoids a check. As he takes it in behind the net, stops on a dime there, avoiding the player in behind. Up to Gleason, top of the left circle for a shot, and that one knocked away. Bouncing puck into the slot onto the Express player's stick as it bounces right to Sean Wagner, who sends it into the left wing corner off the Blues player. Express keeping it in the zone of the Blues before they finally take it back as it's Hazelrig who will dump it down in as his team makes a change. It goes to Charlie Gleason now for the Express, who lets it go right to the captain and Slawinski. Quinn seeing an opportunity to take the puck, takes a shot from the top of the right circle on the turnover as it goes back over towards Rosic. Rosic in the left wing corner. A check by Slawinski frees it up for Charlie Gleason. His pass through the middle picked right back off. Galino not able to hold on to it. Gleason, the D-to-D pass over to the far side, bouncing off a player. Getting his stick on the puck and pushing it in with his right skate was Rosic. For the Express, quickly send it back to the neutral zone. Mead pass to the far side using the far boards now as they try to work it up to Rosic. But stepping in front and skating in with it is Nico Livas as he sends a shot. That one goes up towards the goalkeeper in Kist, who's able to send it to the left wing corner. His team takes it right back. Quinn's pass bounces off a leg. Turnaround shot goes wide of the net to the right wing corner from G. Galino. As this goes into the right wing half boards. A couple players on either side. Top of the right circle. It's on the stick of Slawinski as he tries to make a move around one player. Slawinski lost the puck. Wristing this one into the bench of the Express was Sloan. This team now makes a change here with a stoppage in play. So we are at the 5:30 mark here in the third period as you see it hit a player there on the bench. As that what's caused the stoppage. Faceoff will be right near the penalty boxes. As it's won by the Blues, they control it in the neutral ice. Hazelrig streaking in as he takes a shot top of the right circle, hits off the player in front as Kazmierczak delivered a hit that opened the puck up in the right wing corner. He gets checked as it comes to Ray. Ray with a little bit of a whiff on his shot, goes in behind, centering pass, bounces off a leg, gets up to the right point for a quick shot from that right point from Kenny as it goes back in behind the net. Back to the far half boards, bouncing puck, not able to hold it in at the blue line. Or they were actually as Ray battles for it. Nope, it was a offsides play. So it'll be face-off in the far dot. 4:39 left to go. It definitely got out. I just don't think Ray realized it. The official did have the hand up into the air, but Ray did not know, so face-off goes to that far dot. So Jack Ray just trying to make a play and help his team out. Slowed the game down a little bit, but the clock keeps running because of the 5-goal lead. Now this will dump this to the left wing corner for the Express as it rings around to the right wing corner boards. As there's a hit that frees the puck up. Top of right point for Rennell. Rennell sending a shot in, hits some traffic in front, comes to the near side, where Hazelrig will send it back along the near boards. Mancari chasing in after the puck. Gets beat there as he tries to lift the stick as it comes out into the neutral zone where Lynch will send a shot on goal. That'll cause the offsides and put the face-off into the near dot with 3:47 left to go. As you see that pass to get it out at least into the neutral zone and then the quick shot opportunity. Actually, this will bring the face-off all the way into the zone of the Blues in that left wing circle. Turnover right in front. Kist with a point-blank save on the shot from Campanelli as it goes to the right point, and then it's sent out and all the way down. No hand up into the air, or no, the hand, yeah, no hand up. So no icing. In behind the net, the Express back with control. Pass to the middle, out of the reach. Chasing after it is Podmanabin for the Blues. Behind his own net, comes out along the right wing, skates across his own blue line through center ice, and now along the right wing and dumps it into the right wing corner of the Express zone. Bounces up to Padmanabin as he takes a shot there, got a tip out in front, but a right pad save made by the goalkeeper in Sweetos. It bounces up to the left point now. Mead with a quick snapshot. That puck came free, but quickly hit away by the Express defense. Back in center ice, it's on Mead's stick. Mead along the left wing. He gets checked as the puck comes free back to the player in Slawinski. Gives it off for Joey Galino. Makes a pass into the middle there for a shot opportunity. Kist with the save. At point-blank range, it looked to be, I believe it was Kadiri, as that one was bouncing into the right wing half boards. Two players avoiding the check there, so it comes back free onto Mead's stick. Mead lifts this one to the right wing corner as this team goes for a change. That'll be an icing, however, so bring it back into their end with 2:02 left to go. As you're going to see the opportunity here on the pass from Galino. Sent that across right onto the stick of the player there in the slot. Good save made by the goalkeeper and Kist as he was able to get over and anticipate where the shot was coming from. Right wing circle face-off. One to Hagerstrom as he sends it in behind to the near side. Gleason sending it in down low. Onto the stick of Lynch for the Blues before the Express take it right back. Backing it down low is Hagerstrom. As looking for a place to go with the puck was G. Galino. He sends it back down low onto the stick of Gracer. Gracer turned it over to Mead, who uses the far boards to send this one out. Actually, that was Lynch, as this team will go and chase. So we're getting close to the minute mark here. Right wing corner board, Sloan with it on his stick. gives it off there before he turns it over. As it's back from Max Gracer. Gracer through the middle of the ice. Pass to the left wing to Galino. Galino, top of the left circle, sends a shot that hits off the stick. It goes in behind the net. Puck comes right to the goalkeeper in Kist, who covers it up with the blocker side. So we are at the 48-second mark. So face off to the right of Kist, as probably only enough time here maybe for this last face-off, and then a little bit of play, and that'll probably do it though, as there's a up and under wind shot that goes off of Kist into the right circle from the player for the Express that looked to be number 12 in Nellis, as this one comes over to the near side as Wagner delivers a hit as the puck goes in behind. The Express make the pass over to the near side, bouncing puck as it goes towards the right wing corner. This time we're about to run out here for a few seconds left. Buzzer goes off, that'll do it. It's a 5-0 win for the Express over the Blues in this one. A good game from the Express, multiple players scoring. As now both teams will shake hands here. As we watch here, as this is where time runs out for the game. This is actually one of the early goals. This was the goals that got everything started off. As you see there, it was a turnover on a pass. And that was, I think, the biggest thing for the Blues for this game too, is actually the way it was played. There's a couple of opportunities where turnovers that were caused this game to get out of hand. It would still be a win for the Express. It just wouldn't have been as big of a win if it weren't for some of the turnovers. There's the pinch there that causes the 2-on-1, but also here, a teaching moment for Lynch. You have to decide to do something. They're not just skate in the middle and just kind of stick your stick out, because that's what led to the goal through the 5-hole. So a teaching moment too, that when you do end up having that 2-on-1, you have to make a decision, or at least lay out on the ice to not allow that easy pass across. So just some things that they'll be able to talk about. And then here, this pass in towards the middle that gets turned over. So another turnover here that's going to eventually lead for an opportunity for the Express. So that I think the biggest thing for the Blues, just working on some of those turnovers. But it's a good game here from both teams, good effort, but that'll do it here for us. For our staff, we want to thank our director tonight, Dr. Pete Ferrari. We had Chris Hamilton and Joe Zalewski on cameras for you, as they did a great job getting you all the close-ups and the wide shots of all the action. But again, Nyehill Game of the Week. Be sure, of course, to go to nyehill.info to see when the next games are and where we'll be for those as well, for the Nyehill Game of the Week and, of course, the Game of the Month. But for this one, we'll see you next time on SportsDownChicago.com.